And I'm an engineer. My background is I'm a assistant architect at the Jet Propulsion Laboratory, so I'm a real rocket scientist. So I think in terms of requirements, I think we need to have a very good narrative, and I'll talk a little bit more about that. We might be able to get a lot of good, take that, I hope, out of the new NMS handbook that Adil's been working on. We need very good supporting documentation with links to all the relevant reports, and not just links to them, but explanations of all these studies that have come out, summary information on what they're all about, and our own peer review. In fact, Richard came up with the idea of what he calls real peer review. That we would include that more detailed information as well, so that and with everything arranged as a coherent story. So that's one thing I hope we're able to do. Videos, Fred and I have been talking a lot about how we can start producing videos for this site. Public forums with independent discussions, public groups, and we want it to look as good as the ADA site. Here's an example of what I think is a good narrative. Adam Kosloff. Adam's right there in the blue shirt. Gracing him. He was interviewed by Jimmy
last week.
Yeah, very recently. Thanks for doing that. I thought that was great. I called him up, convinced him to come out here. So he's a web developer, or web writer actually, and he has what I think is a very good story. He's not a science person, so we probably could improve on the science. But what we need to do is put together a convincing case and present it in a good way. So that's an example of what we can do. Here's a site, the new site. And I know it's hard to see these, but we have, strong enough to all. Oh, it doesn't seem to show up on the screen. I can't see it. What we have here, these are events. So this is the meeting today. This is the low-carb cruise. We have, these are all different forums, so you'd be able to go to different forums and sign up to you can contribute to them and then sign up to follow those particular forums that you're interested in. You could add new discussions to the forum. We'd have different groups. We'd have a video production group, web development group. This would be this particular group is for the USDA dietary guidelines, so that we can coordinate the activity in lobbying for that. And there are a lot of nice social network features generally. So that's what we have now. And I was able to put together very rapidly. I'm not a web developer, but fortunately they're very good tools for doing that right now. But I don't think it's up to par compared to what you would get from American Diabetes Association or American Dietetic Association for that matter. So what I think we need to do is a more concerted effort. This is just an example of the discussion section and then the group section. Now this is up and operating now. I ported over maybe half of what's in the current site over to this one. But in order to go to this, you need to send me your email, and I need to invite you. We have limited it up to now just to people that are active members. So anyway, send me your email if you want to get on this. I'll send you an invitation. Then you have to send that back, and I have to formally go through the process of having you join the forum. I think we might as well start using this. No reason not to do that. The intention is to build this. Excuse me.
How do we send you an email?
My email address is yoda, Y-O-D-A, at ardio.com.
Just say that again.
Yoda at ardio.com. Yes.
One other possibility, which I think Gloria tags, and I seem to have more or less come up with the idea that of a provocative name, deliberately provocative, to attract attention, something like American Diabetes Society. I mean, let confusion reign.
In fact, I had that name in here earlier, and then Richard Feynman came up with yet another name. So we will be coming up with a new name. What was the one that you just...
Well, I just thought, rather than deliberately introduce confusion, there is no American Association for the Study of Diabetes, as there is a European Association. And I think the AASD would be perfectly plausible counterpart to the European Society.
It has the additional advantage that we don't want to try to duplicate everything the American Diabetes Association does, at least certainly not initially. We want to focus on a particular area, metabolism and nutrition, I think. And so I think this alternative name may be better than that. We probably, but what I'm going to want you to do is I'm going to want you to serve on our advisory committee.
It sounds too academic. If you're trying to appeal to the public, the American Society is more academic than American Diabetes Society.
Yeah. Well, let's. We can't answer all that now, but you're another great candidate to be on this committee. Yes, Dr. Mercer.
Gary, I just wanted to suggest that another site that you might want to look at would be the D-Life site. They claim that they have the largest number of hits per month of any diabetes site in the world. They get 100,000 a month.
That's an excellent idea. I'm in fact, I go to them a lot, and I will include them in the process we're going to be going through of reviewing other diabetes sites. We're just getting started in this. We're going to
I
be
want to
looking
make
at all
one more
this.
suggestion.
Yes.
Of all the sites that I've looked at, the ones that have the most potent effect are the videos. So that as many links to videos, and most of the videos that are already out there are in the public domain. For example, there have been low-carb people interviewed by D-Life, and once it's on YouTube,
Your D-Life
it's
interview
yours.
is already on our website, this website. And that's absolutely correct. That one of the things I'm going to do early on is go and find what videos are already available, put them up. We're also trying to organize additional videos beyond that, and Fred and I would like to know everybody that's interested in participating in that, especially if you want to actually be one of the interviewees. We'd love to. We're trying to assemble a list of potential interviewees, topics, and we're just starting organizing all that. Yes.
One last suggestion, which you guys were deciding the name of the association might want to think about. There is no association for diabetic patients. The American Diabetes Association was founded as a trade union, a trade association for physicians, and it still serves that function. And when I get up and speak and hear what their presidents have said to me, it's very clearly not an association for the benefit of patients.
Well, I think it's also for the benefit of drug companies, but
Well,
yes,
that may be
that's-
also. So one might think about using a name that indicated that it's for patients.
I think that's an excellent idea, and you're going to be on our committee, right?
Fred had a good idea, international diabetic.
International?
Association.
Yeah, because
I mean,
this
you
is
know, it's
we're
the
already
internet,
doing
we may as well be
international.
international.
Yeah.
Suck in Dr. Engfeld,
Yeah.
we're there.
Yeah,
We gotta.
yeah, absolutely, international. What
You know, I also think if we call it Diabetes Management Society, then it's DM, which I think strikes a chord for people when they see the initials.
Very good. Yes, back there?
Diabetes Management.
Podcast, because I've been to a couple of seminars and training to talk about how to make your website more productive
Yeah.
financially, and videos, as he said, and podcasts and blogging seems to be the way
Yeah.
that sites that are getting the most hits.
One of the big advantages of the Ning network is it's a very, very large number of social network sites, and they actually have excellent advice on those things at the Ning network site. So I've been going over that. I bought Manny Hernandez's book, Ning for Dummies, so we're very aware of that and going through all that information.